Reginald Witbooi is there to give us more. Very good morning to you, Reginald. What's the Rastafarian community saying?
Well, a very good morning to you, Desiree, and also to our viewers. Well, the message from the Rastafarian community is very clear, that the marijuana is for I and I. So they are saying that they're being harassed by police when they are using marijuana. But you will also remember that in September 2018, the Constitutional Court made a landmark ruling saying that it's not illegal to possess or cultivate marijuana in your private space. But they are saying that it's not clear as to how many grams. But I'm joined now by Cabello, and he's from the Cannabis Development Council of South Africa. A very good morning to you, sir. What do you hope to achieve through this?
Good day, sir. To all viewers, good day. First of all, I would say our Cabinet Secretary. Our view is clear as we really want a total liberation of the ganja, so that each and everyone have a right to plant, just like you can plant a tomato or you can plant an onion. But most of all, for the outcomes of the Cannabis Master Plan, we are really not happy about the outcomes of it, because if we have been having some conversations with the government, we make it clear that the indigenous knowledge system people must be the first people to benefit, as we know that this is the last mineral that we have in our hands to fight for. We know that the Rastafarians and other people, the users most of us especially, has been the forefront of this cannabis development thing. So now, what we are looking is to fight for the right of the black people, because of the white monopoly is so large in South Africa that those people who suffered the legalization of this thing are left behind, and the monopoly and even the master plan itself doesn't protect the rights of the South African. So as we have seen today, having this collective march, we are saying to the Department of Agriculture, which is being the one that has been going to issue these hemp permits. We don't want permits, sir. We want license. We know that in Northern Cape there was one guy who had a license. We had it under the nose of the provincial MEC of Agriculture, Mr. Shushu. We were very much disappointed as the Rastafarians, because we have some conversations, and even provincially right now, there's nothing that is being sent in the SONA. Mr. Dr. Zamani have said nothing about the ganja. Other professors have made some expos, but we are left behind, sir. Now what we are seeing is white people grabbing all the opportunity that we fight for as black people. And we are so embarrassed to see that even to have these permits, that the requirements are so enormous for a black person who doesn't even afford a 5 million or the land to start off, because the requirements want to have land. We know South Africa has a large problem of land. You see, this is a slap for a black man. We will never give back. We have intelligence and communication with SAPRA, which have failed to come with clear explanation of these permits. Right now, we say we are against this master plan because it doesn't protect us. It says that a white man can come from Europe and just buy a big piece of land. You see, it is capitalism at its highest point. But the Minister of Finance then, the former one, made a lot of what can I say, inclusions and comments about the importance of this ganja thing. But because of we are ruled by deaf ears, but we say that we are making a call. This is the time that our people have voted. Some people went to the ballot paper because of the belief in this, that after this people will deliver. We say open the gates of finance, empower the black people, give funds and land to us, more especially the people that have suffered this. You see, my brother, now we have intelligence with the Agriculture Department, which right now doesn't satisfy our demands, you see, because of right now there is no funding for the black man to have a land. Industriality, we are left behind. We are still being captured by police for selling bankies. We don't understand what is the problem between the police and forcing against the ruling of Judge Zondo, which make it clear that for private use, each and everyone can plant. But we are still against the private use because it doesn't stipulate clear to the people who are living in squatter camps. What about them? What is their privacy? Because they are living in places that they have enough private. So again, the private use, we defy it at all means to say that it also works for those second-class people who have big yards and big fences, who can plant in their yards. But people in squatter camps, like, you talk about places like in Khayelitsha, you talk about places in Alexandra. What is the private use for them? So as South Africa Canvas Development Council, we say we defy this. We totally defy it.
And also, you touched on the business sector and that you are on the receiving end as black people when it comes to this, that there is no fairness. And clearly, like you said earlier on, it will create job opportunities.
Exactly. The market is big. I've said it before that the finance minister, the former one, has made it clear about the billions that is there. So what we're saying, unlock the money. Develop the people. We are not saying that only us must gain. We say there are a lot of database people who are farming some other crops which are not so important today. Why can we not transform these people? Using all the black farmers of South Africa, using the platform of the Canvas Development Council and the Rastafarian United France, and the Nyabingi Rastafarians and Marcus Garvey, all of us. We are there. We have called meetings with Sangomas as we respect them as indigenous people. We have had intelligence with kings. But the thing is, there is no platform to develop the masses of the black people. Right now, if you can see the requirements for having a license, I mean, how first do I have a land? While we know the general problem of land is not yet black into the rightful owners of the land. Now, how are we going to qualify? So it is like having a race starting from number 10, while some people is already finishing the race. You see what I mean? So we say it is not any fair race. It is like a red race, my brother. So the Rastafarians, we call it out right now. We say, free ganja, free.
Level the playing field.
Level the playing.
And then just lastly, because I know that you are taking this march to the Kimberley Magistrates Court, who are you going to hand over the memorandum?
Well, we were supposed to hand it over to the Commissioner Kriel, but I think now, because of his absence, he has dedicated someone, of which we are much disappointed, because of his Kriel that sent the people to arrest our people. We have wrote letters even when it was the minister, the chief commissioner of the province, which was Chivuru, the lieutenant, but he never have the response. So we have enclosed this dead letter, which was written in 2019, to say that people have the right to farm in their yards. So they are defying the Judge Zondo. But now, because of the Canvas Master Plan, we're waiting for the provincial structure to be open, which will have all these stakeholders, that we have a platform to talk to the police and the judiciary system. Mind you, my brother, this is only the start of the beginning. Remember, people have lost their jobs. Remember, people were arrested. Remember, people were left their opportunity because of their arrest and all these things. So after this, we will be calling to reparation.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Well, Desiree, that was Cabello from the Cannabis Development Council of South Africa, making it clear that they are taking this march to the Kimberley Magistrates Court because they are saying that the bill that is there is not clear and doesn't work in their favor. So they are not going to hold back, and they want authorities to know that they are very serious about what they're trying to do. Also want to create job opportunities when they are selling the marijuana on the market. So I'm going to hand over to you in studio as I'm starting my Monday on a high.